This is Dong Nai Radio and Television Station. Welcome to the news today. On December 29th, the Central Military Commission and the Ministry of National Defense organized a conference on military ballistics of the whole army in 2023. President Võ Văn Thưởng attended and directed the conference. President Võ Văn Thưởng commended and highly appreciated the achievements of the Ministry of National Defense in the past year, emphasizing certain direction and tasks for military and defense work in the coming time. This includes actively enhancing the capabilities of research, forecasting, and strategic consolidation of the party and the state to effectively handle situations and avoid being passive or surprised. Additionally, there is a focus on efficiently implementing the Central Resolution 8 of the 13th Party Congress on Homeland Protection Strategy in the new situation, continuing to build and strengthen the robust national defense and ensuring solid defense at all levels. President Võ Văn Thưởng also emphasized the importance of effectively combining defense and security with the socio-economic aspects. On December 29th, the Dong Nai Strategic Office announced that the statistics on the socio-economic situation in Dong Nai Province in 2023. According to the reports, Dong Nai gross regional domestic product (GRDP) in 2023 reached over 246 trillion VND, an increase of 5.3%. Industrial sectors in Dong Nai in 2023 increased by 5.3%. The export turnover reached 21.6 billion USD, a decrease of over 12%, and the import turnover was 15.7 billion USD, a decrease of over 17% compared to the same period in 2022. Total social investment capital increased by 12.9%, attracting over 1.1 billion USD in FDI, providing employment for more than 80,200 people. Nearly 4,000 new businesses were registered during the year. The director of Dong Nai Statistics Office mentioned that the unfavorable global situation is negatively affecting domestic production. The government had issued a decree outlining the value-added tax (VAT) reduction policy according to the resolution of the National Assembly. In the last session of the sixth term, the 15th National Assembly agreed to reduce the VAT by 2% from January 1, 2024 to June 30, 2024. According to the government's decree, a 2% reduction in VAT will be applied to goods and services currently subject to a 10% tax rate. Excluded from this decree are telecommunications, financial activities, banking, security, insurance, real estate business, metals and finished metal products, special consumption tax items, and information technology. The VAT reduction for each type of goods and services is uniformly applied in import, production, processing, and trade stages. On December 29th, the state media in China reported that the country has appointed Dongwon, the commander of the Navy, as the new defense minister, replacing the former minister, Mr. Lee Thung-Fuk, who was dismissed in October. According to Xinhua News, the appointment of Dong Quan was decided at the Standing Committee meeting of the 14th National People's Congress. Dong Quan, 62, held the position of commander of the Navy of the People's Liberation Armies of China since 2021. With the appointment of the new defense minister, China and the United States are expected to resume high-level security dialogue through direct talks between Dong Quan and his U.S. counterpart, Lord Austin. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization (NATO) announced on December 29 that in 2023, NATO air forces were scrambled over 300 times in response to Russian military aircraft. After Russia's special military operation in Ukraine in February 2022, NATO significantly strengthened its air defense systems in the eastern flank with numerous fighter jets, civilian flights, and ground-based air defense. NATO spokesperson Dylan White stated in release, most of the encounters between NATO and Russian military aircraft occurs safely and professionally. Violations of NATO's airspace by Russian military aircraft are rare and usually brief. This is the end of our news today. Thanks for watching. Have a good time. Goodbye.